Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of My Panther Pride. Well, sub episode Inside the Hunt. Man, it's so good to be back. I'm glad to have you here. We have Brian Dooley with us today. If you want to, go ahead and just jump in and tell the people a little bit about yourself, man.
Well, I appreciate you guys having me on. Yeah, man, I'm Brian Dooley. My first year here with the UFL, first year with the Panthers. Excited. We're having a great year right now. Um, yeah, I mean, that's kind of a little bit about myself, man. I came out of Eastern Michigan, started there in 2018. Was there for about 6 years. Played right tackle for the first five. Well, my ending of the five, I played tight end my first year, and then went to tackle, and then did my draft stuff. Ended up going to Tennessee for the first couple months there for preseason stuff, and then got let go. And after that, man, Gunner, my old teammate who's down here, kind of got me in touch with our GM Steve, and then him he kept pushing me. He was like, hey, we'd love to have you down here. So I'm like, dude, heck yeah, dude. I watched it. I remember watching guys last year. I think I came to like two of the home games, and I was like, dude, why wouldn't I? Like, why wouldn't I want to, kind of stay home and play for a Michigan team? So I told him I would, man. And then after that, I kind of got into texting with Coach Holt and some of the other guys, and I did, man. Just everything fell into place, and I'm grateful for it.
Heck yeah, man. We're glad to have you here. Like, ever since we seen that you got signed, we added you on social media, and I feel like we've kind of been in contact ever since. It's pretty cool to be in this position. You know what I'm saying? We just kind of grabbed some equipment and decided to start this podcast, and now I feel like we're pretty close with quite a few of you guys on the team.
Heck yeah, no, dude, it's awesome. I love this kind of stuff. I mean, I've always said to myself I wanted to start streaming, and I play Call of Duty and stuff all the time. I told myself I need to get a little mic, and I mean, I have a mic, but I need to get like a little camera and stuff and get the setup going. So
you need to get on it, man. Logitech, that's what I'm using.
I'm using my phone
to get it going. I got a monitor and stuff, but because I had stuff to get ready for like my PC build, and I stopped doing it. And my buddy helped me out with my PS5, and I went and picked up my monitor. And so I'm almost there with the PlayStation. So
I rock with the PlayStation. I used to be Xbox back in the day, but
see, I was too. But
all the exclusives, man. When they started coming out, it's like it's time.
The Red Ring of Death or whatever it was on the old Xbox.
People were burying it under pillows and blankets.
I had like 4 or 5 different 360s because the Red Ring of Death.
Right there. I had too many. I had like the Slim, the whatever, and then I had like 4 of the white ones, and then we went back to the Slim. It was crazy.
Yeah. What a time.
What a time. Oh, I know.
Our buddy Mike has a question for you. He said, who's your favorite Panther super fan, and why is it the Motor City Prowler? Oh, come on. Quit jerking your own stuff, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I mean, I don't have like a specific one. I mean, I do. I like everyone, man. Anyone who supports us. I mean, it's all about the fans, in my opinion. I mean, we wouldn't be anywhere without you guys. And it's like when we played Arlington last week, man, I feel like we have more fans than they did, and that's just what it's all about. And that's what makes me. But to me, that's what keeps a player going is all these fans. Because seriously, I know some people play it, play the sport for money and play it for, themselves and all that. But I mean, I play for the fans, man. I try to keep everyone entertained, however way possible.
Heck yeah, man. We appreciate it, and I mean, kind of on that note, I mean, Michigan seems to be the only ones that are remaining steady. I mean, when you talk about ticket sales, at least. So, yeah. I mean, I didn't know that about the last game down in Arlington, so that's good to know.
We're actually ranked 3rd in ticket sales this year. Big step up from last year because I think we were
awesome.
Like
I feel like it can only keep going up from there.
Yeah, and I feel like besides for that week that we had that 3rd home game in a row, that was our lowest ever since. Like we had one game after that, but it skyrocketed compared to that week 4 game it was.
Yeah, I think it also depends on like the day, because I bet that what was it? It was probably like what, a Friday or Sunday. That third game
was it?
Hold
I
on.
think it was Sunday because it was the May 4th tailgate.
Yeah,
It was against
so
DC.
So it's like, all right, is it, Sunday? You got people got to work the next day. So they're like, all right, do I drive all the way up to Detroit? Go
and
watch
then there's
the game,
also like the church crowd and stuff. Like I know it's not as prominent up here as it is like through Memphis and Birmingham and the Bible Belt there, but there's still some people up here that go to church and faithfully.
Yeah. Oh,
Heck
yeah.
Heck yeah.
So that phone?
No.
No. Oh man, it sounded like an uncased phone. I'm like, you are crazy.
No, trust me. God, I got
very brave man.
Yeah. So we got another question here from Desmond. So he wants to know if you could play any other position other than one you're on. What would it be? I mean, you kind of alluded to tight end, but would there be something else other than tight end since you have a little history there?
Yeah, I would say tight end. I'd probably say D end. Like, I mean, defensive end, I do want to play. It would be cool to play on that side of the ball. I kind of grew up always like wanting to play on that side. And just kind of like, since I study that position so hard, I mean, it's always who I'm going to go up against. It's like sometimes I feel like, man, I probably could go out there. So because we some of the O-line, we've been kind of helping our defense out, trying to get them plays off. So like we'll go, the other O-line will go out there and play defense sometimes, and I'm out there at DN, man. I'm trying to give my guys a good look, however to help the team out, So
do the hands translate?
Oh yeah. I go up against Chim a lot. I'm always trying to give Chim a good look, and it was so funny today. I had to drop back into coverage. Oh, I almost had it. I was close.
Hey man, we just had a big man touchdown. Maybe we'll see how you're feeling this year. You think you're snagging them one handed like that?
I know I could.
Yeah, I know.
I'm waiting for it. I don't think it'll happen. But it would be pretty cool if it did.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of like we don't run too many trick plays. I would say, or anything like that.
They try to keep it just pretty simple.
Mm-hmm.
So,
heck yeah. Well, I kind of got a question. So is it true that you gave away your scholarship at Eastern? And
yeah.
If so, can you kind of elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah. So like you said, I gave up. I gave up my scholarship at Eastern. The backstory of it was, so my good buddy Zach Conti, who I gave it up to, he was like kind of going through some off the field stuff with working 2 jobs. He went through spring ball, and usually with the transfer portal stuff, it opens up after spring ball, like one of like the windows, and it came to my attention that like after spring ball, he was like, hey, like I can't afford it anymore. I don't think I can keep doing it. Working and coming here and just it was tough. So he was like, hey, like I think I'm gonna transfer, go to a lower school, try to get a scholarship there so I can help myself out, help my family out. And my O-line coach, Coach Coughlin, kind of came up to me and was like, hey, like, like this is kind of what, I got to go get a guy from the portal now since we're about to lose Conti. And he was starting for us. He was our left tackle, and then we bumped him down to guard because like it's like a hard transition, but it's not because like he already knew what he was doing. He knew the plays. He had the great footwork for it. So it was kind of just like a second nature for him. Like he was already good at the position. So we were like, all right, we bumped him down to guard, and he was starting at guard now. So it was like, we're about to have a walk-on starter. Mm-hmm. Like what are we doing? Like how can we not find something for this guy? So it just did not sit well with me that we couldn't help him out, and it was like taking so long for someone like to help him. And I straight up was like, hey, like let me give him my scholarship. Just let me help him since nobody else wants to help him. And we just kind of kept going through like the whole thing of like, oh, we don't know, like no one's ever heard of that before. Like we just don't know if we can make it happen. So then finally we kind of, Coach Creighton, my head coach, kind of came up to me and was like, hey, like, you know, Coughlin and I, we all sat down together, and he was like, hey, like, you serious about it? Like, you serious about giving up your scholarship? And I'm like, yeah, like, you know, I told you guys months ago that I would do it. Like, I'm not trying to, you know, bullshit nobody here. Like, that's not who I am. Like, if I tell you something, I'm gonna go through with it. So I was like, yeah, I'm 100% about it. You know, like this is like it's what I want to do. And they're like, all right, like we got to get paperwork together. We got to find a plan for myself before we do it. And I'm like, you guys better hurry up because I'm not trying to lose him to the portal. Mm-hmm. So we ended up getting it signed over by, you know, the president, our AD, and all that. I ended up like calling my mom because I'm like, hey, like this is what I want to do. And it's tough because it was tough for me because like I hate hearing people cry, and I hate like hearing it, seeing it, anything. So like hearing like my mom cry over the phone, like when I told her that, I was like, man, like, am I doing the wrong thing? Am I doing the right thing? What am I doing here? And she was just crying because like she was like happy about it because she's like, this is just who you are.
She's proud.
That's a proud mama moment right there for real.
Exactly.
It was good, and you know, just talking to everybody in my family about it, man, it was awesome. I mean, I have a great support system. I mean, I'm truly grateful for the support system I have in my family, and just like all my close friends. I mean, seriously, it was awesome. So they all backed me up, and we ended up giving it to them in camp, technically our camp right there. So it took too much time, in my opinion. I was trying to give them it way earlier so we can start collecting the check, paying off his loans and stuff. So that's like, to me, that was like the hardest thing it was the hardest thing for people to realize, because I got backlash for it. You know, I never like kind of came out publicly to say this. I kind of kept it to myself. I did, you know, tell probably a few people about it, but like it was, everyone saw the good thing about it. I gave my scholarship, and you know, all the interviews and stuff. But it was like the behind the scenes, yeah. Like it was like I had people on my own team, like parents and like other people like out there on Twitter and shit, like, oh, he's doing it for money. Oh, he's getting paid $1,000 now, and I'm like, whoa, what are you?
What?
So like it was crazy. Like seriously, like people on my team and stuff like saying that, oh, he got like $100,000 to do this. I'm like, first I'll show him a bank account. I got $100,000. I got nothing back. So it was just kind of like crazy that, you know, someone does a good deed and they still get like talked down upon a little bit. So it did, like, I mean, yet again, like I would do it in a minute. If I had another scholarship, I'd do it again. Like if I had more than one, I would have gave it to somebody else. Like dude, the amount of hard workers we had on that team that year, man, it was unbelievable. But like Conti was like the true definition of a guy who worked hard and earned a scholarship. And that's what I wanted to reward him with that.
He's a team guy, and he was just falling through the cracks.
Oh,
yeah.
So,
sometimes, man, you got those. He's probably a locker room guy on and off the field. He's those glue guys. You get them, and you can't lose them. And that's, you know, kudos to you and, you know, your support system for raising you that way.
Yeah,
you know,
so
even though it seems like you had a little bit of internal controversy about it, but I mean, in my eyes, I think you made the right call. That's awesome.
Those are people on the outside looking in, and they're jealous, man. That they couldn't have the opportunity to do something like that, or they're feeling some type of way about themselves or something. That was nothing against you, man. You did the right thing. You did what you felt was right in your heart, and you followed it. and you made sure that your boy stayed on the team and could further his education and his football career. That's crazy, man. That's awesome.
No, I appreciate it, man. Like I said, I would do it in a minute, you know, and it's just like, it's crazy to look at because like I get like some people like don't understand like how the scholarships work. Like that, like the scholarship checks, the stipend that you get, like it helps that athlete out for more than just school. You're paying for your food, your apartment, your car if you get a new car, your credit card bill, like all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's like something I wanted to help.
It's essentially your income, your main source of income.
That's what I mean. I used the post 9/11 GI Bill to get I just got graduated with my master's. I mean, I used it the whole way, and it's the same concept, you know. I wasn't on scholarship, but
that's just like that's what like people just didn't realize. Like I like I gave him that whole thing, and like I gave up a lot, and it was just tough how some people turned it the wrong way. But there was also a lot of people who like reached out and was asking for like asked if I needed help, and it was hard to say like I need help because like I wanted to help. I mean, because like I knew what he was going through, so I'm like, you know, if I can bring awareness to this kind of stuff, like yeah, I'll take the help. But I wanted to turn it into like if anybody gave me NIL money, I wanted to turn around and give it to our own line because I knew like how much like we were kind of like I'm not saying like we were struggling by any means, but like extra cases of water, some more food because like I just want to keep you back like somehow some way. You know,
little something goes a long way, man. It's a little thing.
So what I did, you know, one of our alums, TJ Lang, man. I mean, he wasn't, you know, just on the sidelines watching this, but he helped me out as much as he could. So I mean, I'm grateful for that guy, you know, for what he did. But there was definitely like some stuff that hurt in the end, like especially from, you know, some of the guys from Eastern. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, I was doing a little bit of digging, you know, going into this, trying to find some good questions. So it makes sense. I saw a lot of volunteer work around Ypsilanti, you know, a lot of with kids, you know, disabled kids. You do a lot of good work, and that's pretty awesome. And I mean, with all of that being said, you were, I don't know, because of this or just you as a person, I think now after this is probably as a whole, but the Disney Spirit Award recipient in 2023. So that's awesome.
Yeah, and think about that. I mean, that trophy, that award, that whole thing that they did, like that thing was awesome. We were in the bubble one day just practicing, and they were like, oh, like, you know, like what are these guys? Like, who are these guys? You know, it's every day some guys in suits and stuff show up with a table and all this other kind of, you know, cool looking stuff, and we all thought we were going to a bowl game. We were like, oh, this is a new presentation of a bowl game and stuff. And
you were completely oblivious.
Oh, I trust you. I had no idea because everyone was like, I was like one of the captains, and some of the guys are like, oh, like what is this? Like what is this? I'm like, guys, we're practicing. This. So they were just like, oh, like we're definitely going to a bowl game and all that. Like, we thought we were going to the Bahamas Bowl because the Bahamas people they kind of put something together, kind of cool like that. And then when they said it, like, oh, like we're with Disney and stuff, we're like, oh, we're going to Orlando or like the Universal and all that kind of stuff. We're like, oh, we're definitely going down there. So, and then one of our player directors was like, hey, I need you to put this mic on. I'm like, oh gosh, like here we go. Like
here we go.
It's got to be something. And so then they presented me with that trophy, man. It was unbelievable. The trophy is awesome. I still have it in my room. I mean, I'll have that thing for my life. You know, all the trophies are made different in some way. So like the other 20 guys or whoever has like who've gotten the trophy, it's all different. So the trophy's just not all looking the same.
That's cool. One of a kind. You know, that one's just for you.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, look at that.
Throw it up here. Look at that.
Look at that.
There he is.
What a stud. Look at that. Yeah. So I'm trying to think. I think they said it was like close to 10 pounds, maybe
that thing,
more.
That thing, nice. Look at that.
Yeah,
that is nice.
It's crazy thing. It's so cool. I'm telling you. I mean, shoot, I might even have. I mean, shoot, I could probably have my family bring it to a game or something if I show up to that last one. It's seriously, it's like the coolest thing ever, man. That trophy is awesome. Like I said, I have it hanging in my room right now, and it's I'm forever grateful for those guys who were at Disney, man.
That's too cool, man.
Well, there's a comment that's been standing out to me for a little while. I think it'd be a good one for you to answer. Said, if you ever had a touchdown, what would be your celebration?
We've always talked about it. The guys, like, we're thinking, like, what would we do if one of the big guys got something?
It's always a we. That's the best part. It's always we.
Right, because the line, you're a unit, man.
Exactly.
If one of you guys do something good, you all do something good.
Exactly. So we talked about doing like a keg stand sort of deal, like trying to figure something out like that. But yeah, man, I definitely couldn't celebrate by myself, man, because I'm not the only one doing it. If it's a pass play, my God, they're protecting.
Everybody's selling it.
Everyone, man. We're 11 guys out there, so I gotta celebrate as a team.
So to piggyback off that, are you spiking it? Are you throwing in the crowd? Or are you keeping that bad boy?
I would probably I'd keep it for sure, but I would definitely like throw it over to the sidelines for someone to keep it, and then try to do the celebration.
Man, that time that Ryan, he was celebrating in the end zone with somebody and he spiked the ball, I was like, that thing went to the fucking moon.
Oh yeah,
it was gone.
If I would do strong, I would be.
It was supposed. Yeah, the video was supposed to be of Sheerden celebrating, and all you see is Ryan come out of fucking nowhere.
Slam that thing down like he was Thor or something.
Yeah.
What was it? When he like got the alley-oop to go up on the goalpost, man.
And he fumbled it.
We're like, dude, stick to football, man.
Stick to football.
You guys got to practice on the lobs or something. So
yeah, that's funny.
It's all fun, man. I love it.
Heck yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, at this point in the season, we're riding pretty high. I mean, we just came off a crazy win. I mean, how's everybody feeling right now? Moving into, we got a real, tough stretch going here of, interconference.
Yeah, no, like you said, man, it is going to be a tough stretch of football here. Houston's a great team. I mean, in my opinion, it's like the MAC, dude. You can't look past an opponent. It doesn't matter what their record is. I mean, when we went up against Akron, they were like 1-10 or something like that, and they gave us a run for their money. I think we only won by 1 point. So it's like you can't ever look at somebody. You can't ever look at a record. So we're excited for them, and I think we have a great game plan for them. A bunch of our guys are healthy. I think our injury report came back pretty slim. So I mean,
we can go over a couple of those.
We're good, man. Like I said, I'm excited to watch my guys ball out.
Yeah, I mean, we have a couple of defensive injuries that really have me worried. I mean, seeing Breland go out at the beginning of the year, that kind of sucked. But I'm not asking, but I know he should be coming back according to the 5-week IR rule. He should be available.
Yeah, I think he is. So I mean, it'll be good to. Because like an injury like he had, because like I said, I don't even know I don't even know any of that stuff with how specific it is. But I mean, for the little time I knew Breland coming in, man, I mean that dude is a tough son of a gun, and I know he's coming back quick, and I know he wants to be out there with us. So I definitely think he'll be back here soon. And anybody else who got hurt in the beginning of the year, man, is trying to make a push back. So.
Yeah, we got a big chunk coming back, and I know we just signed some, trying to fill some gaps. But yeah, it's good to see. I mean, especially as an offensive unit, we've kind of stayed away from a lot of issues we've had previously. So
no, we're all this whole week, man. We're all feeling pretty good. We're all healthy, so I don't think anybody's.
Yeah, we can lock up that playoff spot this week.
Yeah, I think this is we got to this. I think this is like if we win, we're in.
Mm-hmm.
If we win, I believe we lock Birmingham as well, right?
I think is that how
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
yeah,
I'm worried.
Have you heard
the game? How the games are going to go?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
have you heard anything about us not getting home field advantage?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I wonder how that's going to go down. So, like I said, I'm new to this, but I mean, I'm not really worried about where we're playing. I mean, I'm worried about for the fans and stuff. Because I do, man. I want our fans to show up and show out, but like not having that home field advantage might like kind of hurt some people a little bit. But I mean, our guys are going to come out and show out no matter what.
Come out swinging. Well, we'll be at the championship. We got our tickets lined up already. So
yeah, we got the Airbnb book, tickets bought.
Heck yeah, since St. Louis, so it's not that bad, man. That was a great atmosphere down there. Like when we went down, I mean, it was awesome. Great food. It was great little little place.
We're excited about dinner one night. There's another guy on a different podcast. His name's Ed from the Bottom Line, and his son is an executive chef at a steakhouse down there. So he's hooking us up with some reservations.
We got to go, right?
Hamilton Steakhouse. Shout out Ed.
Yeah, shout out Ed.
Yeah, dude, we'll do like a little podcast.
You want him to tell you a +1? You can come with us.
Dude, let me know.
Friday night 7.
I'm always down.
We'll have to line it up. We'll line it up.
We got another question. Says, how does the locker room feel with Perkins getting the starter job? And did it feel like it should have been sooner? Did the team feel like it should have been sooner?
I mean, I think to me it doesn't matter who's really out there because like we're such a tight group, and the amount of like great players we have, it's like it's hard to choose. I mean, you could say that about every position out there. I mean, we have 4 backup O linemen that could probably be starters in this league, and we have so we got Perk, we have Danny, and then we got Rocky. I mean, you could put any one of those guys on the team too, and they could be starting. So to me, it doesn't really matter who plays. It's just like no one. I haven't heard of one person complaining who plays or who doesn't play. It's like to me, it's whoever's been balling out. I mean, they deserve that chance to keep going. So it's, I mean, it is. It feels good to have Perk out there. I mean, was he a 3-time or 2-time player of the week already? I mean,
3.
Yeah. So I mean, a 3-time player of the week already in a league like this. That it's a hard league still. I mean, he's doing what he's supposed to do. And if Danny was out there or if Rocky was out there, they'd probably be doing the same thing. That's just how good of a quarterback they are. We have a great depth on this whole team.
I agree. Yeah. I mean, it's showed.
Yeah, it's definitely shown. And got to thank Steve because with the injuries and stuff, he's been picking up the right people to fill in those holes to keep the momentum going and, you know, make us not skip a beat.
Even at that
Steve's awesome, man. He is. He knows what he's doing.
He does. At the player meet and greet when we met at the DraftKings social. Yeah, I went up to talk to him. He's like, "Oh yeah," and the first thing he says was, "Well, you know, I can't remember who he's talking about. Somebody just got hurt. I don't know if you knew that, but yeah, I've been looking at blah blah blah." And he starts naming like people from colleges. I'm like, "I'm not you, man. I don't. I'm not following as much. I know who, you know, a little bit, but I'm not Steve."
Number 1, the one that tore his hamstring in half. I forgot who it was.
I can't remember.
Oh, 1 LT.
Yeah, Levante Taylor.
Oh yeah, I think it was actually.
Yeah. I was about to say I think it was LT. Like I said, man, I wasn't at that game, so it's I'm trying to remember. So yeah. So yeah, LT, man, it was like, I mean, that dude balling out that game, man, had a heck of a game, and then it just hurts to lose a guy like that. So we had to fill a gap there. So we re-signed someone, I think, who was with us during camp, man. So it's like re-signing a guy like that who's already here is still a positive for us because he was already here. He knows
because he already knows the system.
So
that's what's up. Desmond has another good question. He said, "Have you ever hyped up the O-line or D-line with a powerful speech? If not, then who is the one guy that does?"
Oh man!
If I had to guess, the one guy that does, we already know it's going to be Ryan. He definitely probably gets the guys going.
I don't ever talk. I try to let like on the field playing, like kind of do my talking a little bit. I mean, if it's something personal, man, I'll try to say something to an individual guy or something. But no, oh man, who I'd probably say Cole, man. Cole Cabral, man, he usually gets us going.
He's got the juice, huh?
He does. He's got the juice. He's always got some shit to him.
Yeah.
Oh man, I like Kai. Kai usually gets when he brings the team up, man. He's got that fire in his eyes, and like it's just like you get the goosebumps or whatever you want to call him, man. Like when he gives us that speech before, man, it's something special.
Yeah, you can like feel it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying because I haven't played sports in a long time, but you know when people are getting you hyped up and you can feel it and you feel that they trust what they're saying, man, it really does.
Hey man, you don't have to play. Dan Campbell does it every freaking time I watch the video.
Exactly.
Yeah,
MCDC.
And you bring up Dan Campbell like that. We had like, I mean Bert, man. Bert's like kind of like a quiet guy. Like you don't ever kind of see. You don't ever like see him, you know, like rah-rah and all that. Like he'll come up to you like kind of individually or in the meeting room, and he'll just like when you hear Bert talk, man, it's like he's preaching to you. Like he's got something great to say. Like when he's talking, people are gonna listen to that shit. And that's just how like I am with him. And when he's talking, a vet like him, like he's always got like the something great to say. So he's probably one of the guys that him and Cole, man, is who I would probably put Bert up there, man. He's something. He's a guy I've been looking up to since I got here. So
heck yeah. They're two good ones too. I mean, you see them, I don't know if you follow X or UFL analyst, but he puts out like the PFF grades and they've been, I mean, we've had some great grades coming out of, you know.
Yeah. And it shows too. I mean, those guys are playing unbelievable right now.
Absolutely. Well, I got one more question for me. I guess not really a question, but I mean, we were kind of talking about durability and you know how it's next man up, but you hold 2 records for Eastern. So for most games played and most career starts, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. So how do you? Obviously, you're continuing to stay healthy. So you know what have you done and how? Yeah. How really have you maintained your health? So a lot of people don't.
I'll tell you what, man, it's definitely not easy.
Mm-hmm.
It is for sure not easy. You kind of hear it growing up, you know, with like people like your body's a temple. You know what I mean? Like it's just like your body's going to be making you money in the long run. It's going to be getting you on teams. It's going to get you looked at. So like, I knew at a young age that like I needed to, you know, take care of my body. You know, in high school, I wasn't serious about it. So I did. Like I had some stuff get to me in high school, but I did. I got it cleared up. You know, I have a great doctor back home who, man, I can text this guy right now. Man, he helps me out with whatever I need. If it's like just like little things, man. If I'm like, hey, this is bothering me. Like, what do I need to do? Our support staff at Eastern was awesome. I mean, Steve is still texting me to this day. And then, you know, Mike, Sue, and Jeff, who we got here. I mean, all 3 of those, you know, are those people, man. They're just great. And you do like you see some of these guys in the NFL saying, "Oh, we spent thousands and thousands of dollars on our bodies," and I can't do that. But it's like you truly do have to spend money. You do have to spend time like on your body. You know, like I got the Normatec boots. You know, the back stuff. Like the back brace. I have a knee sleeve for it. I'm always in the ice tub. I mean, I spend.
I was going to ask if you go over to Ryan and Cole's and hit the sauna and the cold plunge.
Yeah, no, I try not to like. I mean, they're open about it, man, and I love it. Like they do it for the team. You know, they want to provide that stuff for everybody. But I always like I never want to bother people because it's their stuff. And so I never want to like truly bother them about it. So I got like a jacuzzi tub, whatever you want to call them, at the house that we're at. You know, I fill that up with ice. I probably put like shoot, I probably put like my last time I did like 8 bags in it or something. So I'll probably sit in there for about an hour and just chill out. So it is.
Who are you bunking with there? Just curious. I know you don't have to disclose, but
you're good, man. Like I said, it don't matter. So I got Gunnar Oaks, our tight end.
I had a feeling.
I got Chim, our starting right tackle, and then Vic and Keith, our other two rookies. So there's 5 of us in this house. So it's nice, man. It's a nice house.
It's got to be fun too. I mean, I know a lot of people are like, oh man, you can't get away from your coworkers, but I mean, are you really? It's camaraderie and you're building it on, at home.
Right. It's great.
And we've kind of talked about it before, like linemen, it's a different breed, man, when you play line and you're with the guys all the time. Like it doesn't bother you as much being around the boys all the time as it would be like, say, a coworker.
Yeah. Well, no, you're
different
right.
with line.
We all got we know how to. I mean, we know how to communicate with each other if something's up, and then we're all like my room's kind of spread out from theirs. Like we're all kind of have our own little area, but if anything, we just hang out in our rooms, man. Like we got, like I said, we got our gaming systems and stuff, and we have our one TV. We'll sit out there sometimes, just talk. But you gotta love who you're with in the room, and if not, it's not good. But right. Like I said, the group that we have, we're a tight group. The coach, you guys talk to Holt, man. He's awesome, man. He is one of the guys. He's not just some coach that's oh, see you later. We're not just a number. He builds a relationship with us. He knows us, and it's
right.
It's awesome.
Just from the conversation we had with him, I feel like we've built a relationship with him. You know what I'm saying? He's that kind of guy.
Yeah, no, he's awesome. He is. He's up there on my coaching list. And I've gone through a lot of coaches, man. I had 3 different coaches throughout college. I met one. Met a few at my one Senior Bowl. I had one main one and 2 assistants in Tennessee, and then I got him now. So it's I know a lot of coaches, man, and even outside of who coached me, I know a few coaches on other staffs back in college, and yeah, I'll tell you, man, he's up there for sure.
It's awesome.
Well, what was that? Oh, I just saw that one.
This one, it says, just out of curiosity, did you ever feel like you wish you had more time to get ready for the season as opposed to getting better during the season? Because, training camp for the UFL is super short, 3-4 weeks. Probably only get 3 full weeks of practice in pads, if that. And then it's straight into games. There's no preseason. There's no warming up. So, by week 3, you got everybody starting to really gel like a normal season.
Yeah, I think it was great. My philosophy is, you always gotta stay ready, so you don't have to get ready. So I felt like I was already ready. I don't need a bunch of time to warm up to get going. Because if you look at it in the game, it was funny because my uncle brought it up to me the other day. He's like, in that your first drive is you getting used to who you're about to block. So
figuring things out.
Yeah. So that first drive is going to be 50-50 maybe. After that, you know who you're going up against. But that's why you watch film. You go through the week of preparation. So those 3.5, 4 weeks of camp or whatever it is. To me, that's your time. You got to get ready. That's plenty of time for me. I know it's probably tough for coaches and stuff, or whoever they want to keep, but as a player, you mentally have to lock in and be hey, this is about to be, this is your job. You have to be ready. You have to show up every single day. You do, man. You have to be ready, and that's just like I said. That was my philosophy, man. I always had to stay ready. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but that's why I was always trying to be the first one in there. I was up at 5:30 and stuff, getting in there 5:45, 6 o'clock, man. It's just, I always want to be the first one in there, so I can be ready.
You gotta get that edge wherever you can.
Always,
especially punctuality. You gotta love it.
You gotta love it.
I think this will probably be our last question for now, but it's a good one.
I was gonna. I mean, it's been long. I was gonna kind of.
Oh, you good, man? However you guys want to.
All right, yeah, go. I mean,
Jared wants to know how a typical week in the UFL goes. Okay, so our typical week goes all right. So I'll probably our Mondays are our day off or whatever you want to call them. So it's like our recovery day. So like I said, man, I'll do a lot of recovery stuff, trying to get the body back right. I'm definitely sleeping in for a minute. Definitely want to, because sleep is my number one thing. And then cold tub for sure to get the body. To me, the cold tubs help me out a lot. Doesn't matter what time of the day. I mean, I do stuff before, like the cold tubs before practice sometimes. And then watch a lot of film on Mondays. Taking a bunch of notes on like the pass rushers, down and distance stuff. Tuesdays are like our get to know the game plan. So like we'll get our run plays in, how we're scheming up the defense. We'll go over the scouting report, and then so like that's your first, second down. We'll sometimes mix in our third down stuff, but Wednesdays will be our third down blitz. Because every team is different, man. If how they line up, how they blitz. Is it going to be an Okie? Is it going to be a bear front? Is it build a bear? Like there's so much different stuff that teams do. So it's your normal Wednesday, and then Thursday it's like your goal line short yardage. So it's at the end you always want to look. You look at the short yardage and goal line at the end because there's not much to it. I mean, sometimes it's some guys leave a base defense out there, or sometimes they bring a 6-2, or they put a bear front. So it's not that much to study. I mean, it's a lot to study, but there's not that much to really look at. So that's why you kind of leave that for the last day. But you're still pretty much running the same stuff. Some people will switch it up, but yeah, that's kind of how it is. And then like today, like I said, today we did our short yardage goal line, but then we put it all together. So we did our blitz pickups, and then we just kind of go through your first, second, third down, and then we'll do that for a couple periods, and then we'll get into our short yardage, we'll get into our goal line, extra point stuff. With the UFL, you have the 1, 2, or 3 point extra points. So we'll go through little scenarios like that, and then kind of finish off with special teams throughout the practice. And that's pretty much about it. So you got to really look at like how we're taking care of our bodies during practice. So sometimes we'll wear pads. So our pads will be our uppers, helmets and our shoulder pads. But I mean, sometimes like you got to be professional. Like you don't have to be hitting people every single day. You don't need to be shoulder pads every day. Like we have our spiders and helmets, or sometimes we don't even need our spiders. It's like mentally we can be at practice, and it's just a mental day. It's all it is. Like hand, feet, point our guy who we're going to, and that's it. Like we don't need to be physically hitting guys every single day. So
doing walkthroughs and just like getting the fundamental, you know what I'm saying? Get your game plan.
We can line up. We can line up, and we know our calls.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like I said, like today, our Thursdays, we know our game plan. Noah, our center, man, he knows his shit, and when he's locked in, we're all locked in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What was it? It was the Brahmas game that we were at, and I forgot who ran it up the middle, but I was like, dude, did you just see Noah? He picked up like 3 blocks.
Yeah.
Like
it was crazy.
He was in the end zone before. I can't remember. I remember the play though.
Yeah. He picked up.
That was like right in front of us.
Yeah. He hit his double team, got up to the linebacker, and sealed them off.
Chipped the third level.
Yeah. Got right behind him. And he is, man. That's just who he is, man. He's a smart guy. I mean, we call him the Admiral for a reason, man, because he's the leader in that O-line room, and he does, man. He knows everything, man. He's a smart guy, so it's good, man. Like I said, we're in a tight group. You know, we all know each other, and a lot of vets, man. A lot of vets to look up to.
Hell yeah. Well, I got one more that I just thought of. I mean, everybody's asking it, so I figure I might as well.
Okay.
So this whole one gorilla versus 100 men thing, what's your take on this?
Oh, come on now, man. I know a gorilla ain't taking us. That's just how
that's what I'm saying.
100 linemen?
No. 100 old linemen were the.
There's no way.
R.I.P. to that.
How about this one? 100 gorillas versus one Toa.
I mean, that send help.
Did you hear that at the end of the game?
Send help to those gorillas, man. I'm telling you. I mean, you like we tried to think about it the other day. Like, if you were to pick guys, so let's say, like, I mean, I'm not even gonna put myself in there. Like, you take guys out of the NFL right now. You take a Jordan Mailata. What is he, like, 350, 6'8"? Or you take Landon Dickerson, 340.
Yeah.
6'5" or whatever. Like, you can Spencer Brown, Deion Dawkins, Trent Brown, Amar. Like, you start stacking up these guys, dude. That gorilla ain't even gonna think twice.
No,
he's out of there.
And then you throw in even like outside of foot, like Brock Lesnar. Like you start throwing in just massive humans. It's like
exactly.
There's no way.
So it's just like there's. I love people who think that like, oh, like the gorilla's gonna, but it's. Life or death situation, humans are taking it no matter what. And that's just like, the funniest thing ever, I keep thinking about, like, you know how Mr. Beast does all that, like, all these challenges and stuff? Like, I'm telling you, he's gonna come up with something. He's gonna make it happen. Whoever comes out alive.
The most airtight waiver you've ever seen. It's 100 people locked in a room with a gorilla.
Sign this waiver right here.
Yep.
Whoever comes out alive, 100,000. It's just it's bad stuff to think about, but it's funny, man.
That's hilarious.
I'd take that gorilla on. I've taken bears on, dude. I'm taking a gorilla.
Yeah, I've seen The Revenant. I don't want to go against a bear.
Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. You literally went against a bear? Got attacked by a bear?
Come on now.
Come on now.
I do. I got the scar.
Look at him.
Oh my God.
He looks like he's part bear.
I'm going up against the bear all day. All day.
That's wild.
I'll take the whole line with me.
Yeah,
they're with me on it.
We're gonna have to get into that story next time for sure.
For sure. So you want to hop into our games real fast, Jesse? We're at 48 minutes, man.
Yeah, I mean,
we're rolling.
Yeah, we might as well just run through them real quick, and then.
Yeah, I'll move ours down to the bottom because we always do ours last.
Yeah,
but Showboats at the Alamo Dome versus the Brahmas. How you guys feeling?
Well, I mean,
Dresser win is starting from what I hear, I think.
But I also have heard that they might be rotating. So I'm curious to see how it goes and how it affects it. And especially with the way the Brahmas have gone, especially, I mean, they're hitting peaks and valleys, man. Like it's so sharp.
So do they rotate them like all three quarterbacks through each game, or do they have a different quarterback start each of the last three games?
Maybe they're just giving themselves their game. What's going on, man?
I don't know. I think just do that.
What'd you do, man?
Come on. You can't even fix that. What are we doing? That's gonna be annoying. That's so weird. I don't know why I just did that.
But yeah, I'm with you there, Jesse. That the Brahmas, they've been the Showboats have kind of been the same way, even though their record doesn't reflect that. But like with their quarterback play, it seems like they've had leaps and valleys too.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It'd be nice to see the Brahmas get another dub.
That's who I think's taking it. I got the Brahmas in this. I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a fun game because that's how these always end up.
And they got Jaden. They got Jaden now.
Well,
we didn't really talk about that.
Yeah.
That sucks seeing him go. Like, as a fan, I was becoming a real big fan of him. Don't get me wrong, Matt Colburn is Matt Colburn, and he's a beast. But, man, when Jaden got his opportunity against San Antonio and he actually, like, I just don't feel like he got many snaps after that to prove himself. Maybe a dozen.
I mean, that's how it is with a lot of people right now. I mean, snaps are limited, but you got to make everyone count. And he did. So, yeah, no, I mean, I'm excited. I think the Brahmas will get it. I got one of my boys on that team. I think he's back this week, so I think they got it.
All right.
Yeah, so I think we're all three going Brahmas.
Yes, sir. Starting off at the home. All right, so next we got the Stallions are going into the Dome.
This is the first game this year
of the two that are at the same time, simulcast.
Yeah, regional games.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks. I don't think it worked out that well for us last year for TV ratings.
Yeah.
But good thing is I think we've only had one game this season that's been like that. I don't know if we have any more. So for TV ratings, that's good.
Yeah.
Stallions at Battlehawks. I think this is going to be game of the week.
It definitely could be. I mean, how do you think Duggan is going to react here? Because, I mean, he's had kind of, he's passing, he's throwing, so it's not like consistently one or the other. They're kind of rolling towards that, a little bit of a just, read option scheme. So how do you think that Stallion's going to pick up against that after, they beat us?
Well, I was going to say that the Battlehawks are definitely going to have to air it out because we know the run game does not work against the Stallions. Bryce didn't have very much production last week. Toa didn't, but the production that, like we've talked about on Monday, the last 3 yards that Toa got us were the most important yards of the game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, now you're looking you're two really good defenses. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're about to see. I mean, it can either be a really high-scoring game or it's going to be a low-scoring game. And, I mean, those two defenses, I mean, the Battlehawks D-line, I mean, you're looking at, I think they're one DN, number 7, man. He's leading sacks right now. He's having a great year. But then you look at, the Stallions, and they got some dudes over there, too. So I think it'll be it's going to be a tough game. But like you guys said, man, I think Duggan can pull it out. He's, you see what he's done the past couple of games, man. He's got the arm, but man, he gets loose, man. He is unstoppable. And they got that dude, that wide receiver, 80 or 88 or 80 or something like that.
Hakeem Butler.
But he's something else, man. And with how the Stallions keep doing their thing at quarterback and trying to find their groove, I mean, I do. It's going to be. I think the Battlehawks.
Lauren?
The Battlehawks beat us and the Stallions beat us, but I don't like the Stallions at all.
Yeah, no.
Good Stallions. I'll say Battlehawks too. But I don't know, man. The Stallions last week, I can't believe they came back in that game.
See, I'm riding with the Stallions because I think they kind of picked up. I think they were lacking and they realized it and they certainly turned it on. So I think they're going to coast that second half victory into this week. Not saying it's going to be, they're not going to, handle them the way they did the second half of that game, but I think that they will continue on that trajectory.
And it's crazy that the Stallions have had 5 different quarterbacks.
Crazy.
We didn't even talk about that. Is Jamar starting?
Magoo's supposed to be back. Cookus, I think, maybe game ready. So it's between them 3, between Cookus, Magoo, and Jamar.
I think he's going to start.
I think Jamar should start.
And then Magoo,
because look, he hasn't played a snap all season long, and he came in and he ran that offense. But he's been with Skip Holtz and knows his program for so long. He's been with him since college. So, I think Jamar will get the start this week. I hope he doesn't start the rest of the season, but I think he gets it this week.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going against the grain here, taking the Stallions.
Taking the Stallions.
Yeah. All right. So the next game, we got Arlington going into DC. We're gonna see how long they can get that beer snake. So
huge XFL matchup.
Yeah,
this is live or die for the Renegades.
Another big defensive battle here too. I mean,
yeah. No, that's definitely gonna be a tough one. But I don't know, man. I feel like DC's gonna come out with this. I mean, Jordan, man, he's having a hell of a season right now. I knew of Jordan in college, and then I finally got to really know him when I went down to Nashville. Some of his buddies and my buddies got together, and we ended up all becoming friends and stuff while we were down there. And I mean, what he's been able to do this season, I think he just got Player of the Week as well. I mean, I think he's close to 2,000 yards passing, and their guys were definitely coming out to try to get that win, man. But I mean, the Renegades, like you said, man, they're coming off our loss, and they definitely want to come in swinging at somebody. So I think this will be a good game.
I think the Renegades have been beating themselves a lot this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it's kind of crazy how like almost half the league, you can't just, like you alluded to earlier, Brian, that like you can't just look at a team's record and think, oh, I got this one. Yeah. Because plenty of these games we've talked about all season long since we started the podcast comes down to one or two big plays. It's been almost like playoff football the whole season. Yeah. And the games could have went either way.
Especially on a shortened, 10-game regular season, man.
Right. Like look at our game last week, we could be 4-3 instead of 5-2. And 4-3 looks a lot worse than 5-2 in my opinion.
Yeah.
But it's only one game.
Yeah, no. So yeah, I mean you're right. I think it's gonna be a tough one. I think DC does come. I think DC comes out with that win, man. Their D tackle. I mean, he got I think Player of the Week too for defense. He's a good man. They got a solid group. I mean, I definitely go DC on that one.
Yeah, I got the defenders too. I mean, I think they're heating up Tamu was on he had almost 75% completion last week.
With the Renegades losing Balaj and stuff like that. So I'm with you guys. I think DC is going to take that one. And I don't know. Who would you guys like to see in the XFL battle in the playoffs?
These two.
Yeah. I mean, I'd want to go up against DC again. I didn't get to play against them, but I mean, I like how they play. So, like, I'd want to watch them again. I mean, I would want to play them again.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's saying it's hard to beat another team 2 or 3 times, but I do, man. I mean, they're a sound team. Their coach has done an excellent job, since the beginning of the season. So I do. I'd like to see them again.
Yeah, especially as an interim too. Yeah. We got some other other teams with worse records, we'll say, that have been in similar situations and they have not righted their ship.
Yeah. In DC, they've corrected their wrongs, like you said. They've righted their ship and they're on the right path.
Yeah.
All right. Well, damn, dude, we're about to be hit an hour right on the dot. So last game, which is the same time as the Stallions Battlehawks. So 1, right? Yeah, 1 p.m. Saturday. So Panthers, you guys are going down to Houston.
Heck yeah, man.
Visiting TDECU.
I
heard that's a nice stadium.
Yeah, no, I did too. I heard it's nice.
They just got done redoing it.
I'm excited for our guys, man, in this game. I mean, our week of preparation has been amazing. I mean, they've been locked in. I mean, the energy from today, man, if we can take that energy into tomorrow, ain't nothing going to stop us. Seriously.
That's what we like to hear, man.
I mean, yesterday we did practice early because of the heat. And, some of the guys, we were just, including myself, man, I wasn't with it. Even though I love going early in the morning and stuff, it was just kind of hard to get the guys going. But then today it just
like a bounce back from yesterday.
Oh man, it was seriously it felt good today. Our energy was awesome. I don't think any of our guys messed up on anything. We were locked in.
That's awesome. I think I seen Ryan in the tunnel at the home opener because I was part of the flag crew.
Yeah.
And I seen him like look over at me, and then he snapped right back like to in front of him. And I messaged him after the game. I was like, I don't know if you seen me or not. He's like, oh no, I definitely seen you, but I was just locked in, bro. He's like, I wasn't breaking concentration. He was like, I was locked in on our first home game.
Yeah, no, that's just like kind of how it is. I mean, like some of my buddies who come to the game, like, oh, like, did you hear screaming and stuff? And it's like, no. Sometimes I do, like I'll hear people screaming and stuff, but like, I'm so locked in sometimes, like I don't. I barely, like I'll get hurt, like, when I break a finger or something, it's like, oh, you don't know your fingers? I'm like, dude, like my adrenaline's going. Like, I'm not there sometimes, man. I'm just so locked in.
Right. Yeah, no, I feel that like one time during a game, my hand got smashed between two helmets.
Ooh, yeah.
And I played the rest of the game, but when I got home that night, I was like, "Oh, my hand."
Yeah, no, I mean it's crazy. I mean, like when I did my fingers, I mean, it's like man, like did you feel it? I'm like, yeah, I mean, I felt it. I mean, I just taped it back up. It's.
What else can you do?
What else? Seriously, what else can you do, man?
Right, I'm not gonna just spend the rest of the game on the sidelines because my finger hurts.
Like, seriously, like that's
you got to be serious to get pulled out of a game.
Oh, you have to. Like I think I came out. Well, I did my finger. I probably came out like one or two snaps, and I went right back in. Seriously, I had to tape it up and go back in.
Get that old double finger brace, man.
I did. No, seriously, I mean, this one's already done. So I just had to tape it.
That's how my middle one. It's all like fat and ballooned out. Just kept getting broken.
Yeah, and then so like literally, I always had this one taped up, and then when I did this one in college, I mean it's not as bad, but I mean it's there. So this one, have you ever seen like Brian Baldinger's finger?
His looks like that.
So like that's how when I got it caught in the jersey, like that's kind of like how it was. Like it was like dangling like that, and I had to like put it back in. Yeah, it was nasty. When we got the X-ray for it, I mean it was like, it was bad. I'll tell you, it was the nastiest thing I've ever seen. So it was like, I was like when I put it back, because like this was still here, and then it was like sideways, so that I put it back in, and then it was then dislocated still. We just taped it up. I played the rest of the game, and then when I untaped it, it dislocated again. So like the tendons were just gone. Like it was just it was pretty nasty. Like my trainer was like, "That's the nastiest finger I've ever seen." It's just tough, man. Life with all alignment with the fingers.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well, I guess back to the game here.
Yeah,
yeah, we went
off on a tangent.
I know. I saw that X-ray. I'm like, oh my god! All I'm doing is thinking about my pinky, just hanging out. But, I mean, I know the Roughnecks are heating up. Well, have been heating up, and they played a very good first half. But kind of the same way I feel about the Stallions. I think that their second half of the last week is going to run into this week.
So, yeah, no, I mean, I agree with you there, man. But they do. I mean, after watching them play the Stallions, it was like, man, like they do, man. They have a sound team. Their defense is good. They got a big nose tackle in the middle. Was watching him all week. I'm like, I mean, he's a dude, and they got some good DNs. They got some good speed. And, I mean, you definitely can't overlook them. And they have been. They were on. I think they were on a 3-game win streak. I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I was excited watching them versus the Stallions last week. I'm like, man, they're gonna be on a 4-game win streak, and we're gonna play them, man. And we gotta shut it. We gotta shut
them down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I'm definitely excited to play, and watch my guys play them. So I think we'll get them.
Yeah, I definitely like. We've been saying Panthers every game that we go against. We're homers for sure.
Yeah.
We got the weapons for it, man.
We got the team to say that we can beat any team in this league.
Yeah, no, that's exactly. I mean, you have to be confident, and if you're not confident, then it's like,
right.
What are we doing here?
Houston, ever since Jalen McClendon came out into that game and touched a football, Houston has done a 180. They're a completely different team than they were last year. They're a way better team than they started off at the beginning of this season. And I've been telling Jesse for the last couple of weeks, I said, man, weeks 8, 9, and 10, man, I don't want to face a hot Houston.
Yeah. No. They're watching what they did last year. You know, like, I think we played in week 3 last year, I think it was. I was like, man, like, you know, it's still a good team. And then, like, watching now, you know, from last year to this year, it's like, they're dudes, man. Like, every team's got some dudes on the team.
Mm-hmm.
And once you put them all together, man, it's like, all right, like they do that. They got a solid team, and that's what, like, then you look at our team, and it's just like we're put together. Like we're put together pretty good, man. Like, you know, shout out Steve, man. He does, man. He did a really good job this year, and I think it'll be definitely a great game to watch.
Absolutely.
So I don't know what that other 1 p.m. team is. You know, I don't need to worry about them guys.
Yeah.
Definitely this game, I think, is the one to tune into.
I agree.
Sure.
Yeah, so I think we're united on that front. I think Panthers take it.
You got to say that.
Yeah,
Panthers all the way. We're going to lock up our spot in the playoffs. Sucks that we can't get a home field advantage. I think if we get the number 1 seed, they should look for a neutral site that's somewhat close, kind of like Canton, Ohio, the Hall of Fame. That would be sweet.
Well, that's Mike said something about it right here. I don't know where this is.
Reinerson.
Oh yeah, Eastern.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brian's like, take me home.
Yeah. Hey, I would, man. That would be something. I mean, I don't think anybody would disagree with that. I mean, I know. Eastern would love that. I mean, that's the sort of stuff that they would definitely get into. I mean, some other team. I mean, you look at Memphis. We're playing. I mean, the Showboats. We're playing on Memphis's field. So I mean, I think like they could definitely try to pull something together. I mean, that would be awesome. I mean, playing that.
And then give the students there like a crazy discount on some tickets, like $10, $15 tickets.
They already do. They give any student as long as you
free.
Yeah, well, no, well, there, yeah, for if they do it there, I agree. Yeah. But they give any student, so you get $12 tickets.
Oh, they are $12 tickets.
Yeah,
I forgot what
I think that would be something. You definitely pull a crowd for sure. I mean, and then Eastern could definitely, you know, pull some stuff with like having recruits there. So I mean, I think it would be like a pretty good show out with if they would do that there. But then again, we just got new turf, so I know people can't complain about how crappy our turf is. So, and yeah, I mean, that would be something pretty special. But I don't know, like, we got to figure out if the league would even do something like that. We should though. Seriously, we should.
Speaking of turf, one thing that we've noticed going down onto the turf at Ford Field, is it overfilled with beads?
See, like,
compared to other fields,
like people say that, and I have no clue. Like, I don't pay attention to that stuff. Like, when people always grass better than turf, turf better than grass, all that other kind of stuff. Man, I'm playing no matter what. Like, I've played on everything. When we played San Diego State in 2018. I mean, we played on one of the crown fields or like whatever you want to call it. So like it was up in the middle, and then it like went down.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. So you're literally running downhill.
Crazy.
Or uphill.
We were playing on. It was like sand. Like it was one of the old fields. So it was like hard as a rock.
That sounds so miserable.
So I mean, I've played on everything, and like I said, Eastern just got new turf. You know, the turf that we played on Eastern before getting that new stuff. Oof. I mean, good luck. But so like, yeah, I mean, I've played on pretty much everything, and I mean, I can't ever complain about it. I mean, sometimes I'll be like, oh man, like it feels different. Everyone's field will feel like it's gonna feel different. But I mean, in the end, you got to go out there and play. So, but the new turf for sure, the new turf at Eastern, man, it's some cool stuff. I mean, fun fact, my cousin did the turf. I mean, her company.
Oh, nice.
I mean, how they do all that with like the pellets, that they put on the turf, man. It's like old Nike, like shoes, like they grind them up, like the sole of them or something. They grind them up and use that, and all that scientific stuff, man. Like I said, I don't know anything about it, man. I just go out there and play, but it's definitely some cool stuff behind it.
I know.
Henry said he has some closing thoughts that he wants to throw in.
Oh, that's Bo.
Oh, that's Bo. My bad.
Yeah, Henry's the husky.
Yeah. He's trying to look at what's going on.
Who's that?
Look at yeah. Ears perked up with that.
Yeah. You got anything else, Jesse?
No, that's all I got, man. Man, thank you for coming on. Finally, hopefully we can get another one.
You guys have me, man.
Yeah, and anybody that's from the league that's watching, Reinerson, if we get number 1 seed.
Yeah, for sure, man. I said if we need to call someone, I know Creighton and Scott, our AD, and our president, man, President Smith. I mean, I know those guys would love it.
Hook it up.
Hey, I mean,
I'm a nobody, man.
Maybe I'll text Mr. Schiff after the game.
Yeah.
Text them, man. Tell them that they would definitely do it. Put him on Max's new field, man. He would definitely love that.
Oh, yeah. Max's new field. Love that.
Heck yeah.
Thanks, Desmond. We appreciate you being here. You also said great show. Yeah. Thanks for everybody that's tuned in. Like, share, subscribe, do all that fun YouTube stuff. Merch links in the description of the video. You can find all of our social medias in the description on the video too. Brian, do you want to give yourself a little shout out? Let the people know where they can find you if you want them to find you.
No, yeah. I mean, you guys can find me on Instagram, Twitter. I think it's just B Duels, man. I mean, nobody else really has that name. I mean, that's why I kind of like. I mean, a lot of people probably have Dooley, but
that's why you need to start streaming, man.
I know. I mean, I stream right now. I mean, I'll probably jumping on tonight here soon after this, but
send me a link, bro.
I got y'all. Just definitely just be Duels, man. Y'all can find me, hit me up whenever you guys want. I'm open about it. Like I said, like when that whole scholarship thing went down, I mean my phone was blowing up. I try to get back to everyone. I'm not that sort of a guy that's going to leave someone on red and leave them hanging. So, like I said, I mean, I'm all about the fans, the people.
Yeah, I could tell. Like as soon as I reached out to you the first time, you seemed like ecstatic that the team actually, like, I don't want to say the team has something like this, but has fans like us that are willing to do this.
Oh, heck yeah, man. I wish everyone should have something like this, you know?
Yeah, that's what I don't know if I told you, but Scott Schiff, he's your VP of business operations. I was on the season ticket member video call with Dean Blandino and him going over some of the rules at the beginning of the season. And before the meeting started, he seen my sign.
Yeah.
And he said, "Hey, Lauren, what's that?"
Yeah. I mean, seriously.
I said, that's the logo for our podcast.
Yeah.
And he said, "What? Oh, I'm gonna have to talk to you after this."
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like that's like something like that, man. That'll get people going. And like that's like when for me streaming, like I gotta figure out little stuff like that, to keep improving and keep, climbing that ladder for stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you can't see half the stuff I have up here, but it's all decked out with like cards and cases and stuff up here. I got hats.
Yeah, you guys got the man cave. I got nothing to show. I got
this
some
is
watches.
not a man cave, but
I got some watches in here and stuff. And
my front door is right there.
I'm messing.
I do what I can.
If I had a photo of my room back at my mom's house, man, it would look just like that. I got all my jerseys hanging around and a couple game balls here and there and like the trophy and stuff. So
yeah. I'd love to pick up a UFL game ball, but man, those things are expensive.
Oh, dude,
they're like $175.
Oh man, it's hard getting that stuff. I saw a fan, the Renegades when they kicked the ball up into the stands.
They made him give it back.
Oh, they were asking for that ball right away. They took like a couple minutes to get it back, and it's like,
well, I mean, especially the game balls, because I'm pretty sure most of the game balls have the technology for the first down. Thing integrated right into the game balls. Yeah. I bet they don't have that in the ones they sell at the merch shop.
No, and it's kind of funny because I don't know if they would have them in the kicking balls, because I think they're different. You know what I mean? I think like those. I think the ones that we actually use in the kicking ones are different. I mean, I could be totally wrong.
Right. But you would also want maybe, because the runner, you got to see exactly where they stop. So
yeah.
Give or take. Sorry, another tangent. We were supposed to.
Oh, you're good. I got no schedule.
So, but yeah, man, I appreciate you being on and staying on as long as you did.
Mm-hmm. No, I appreciate you guys reaching out and getting this all figured out so I can come on, man. Like I love doing this stuff with you guys, and anybody else wants to do it, if you guys share it. And somebody else out there wants to do another one, you guys jump on too, man. Just let me know.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Hopefully now that we're starting to build this relationship with the PR team, we can start to have you guys on a little bit more often. That's our hopes and plans anyway.
Yeah, no, it'll definitely get up there. Like I said, this is just the beginning, Year kind of 2, I guess, for, this. I mean, year 3, I guess, for the Panthers, but kind of year 2 with it really getting going and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm. This is year 2 of me being a fan. Year 1 of me running a podcast.
It's up from there, man. So,
but again, thank you for coming on.
Thank you, man.
Got anything else, Jesse?
Nope, that's it, man.
Sounds good. Well, I appreciate you guys.
And as always, Panther fans, remember, let's hunt.
St. Louis sucks.